This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 8th of March. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather turning cooler today if you're in the northern half of the state. And we got some rain on the way, and next week we could see a late season freeze for parts of North Alabama. We all knew this was coming. Let's begin with the upper air look early this morning. And we still got ridging over the Gulf of Mexico. That'll make it hard for really cold air to get in here in the short term. But again, it will be much cooler today if you are over the northern half of the state. We'll check the radar. We have rain falling over a pretty good chunk of Arkansas early this morning. That was the update at 5:13. And we'll probably see some rain pushing in here late today and tonight. But I think a decent chunk of the day today will be dry. And you can see the colder air over North Alabama. 44 for Aniana, 46 for Cullman, Huntsville at 47. But to the south, it's still very mild. Mobile at 70 to start today. And there'll be a big spread today. Up in the Tennessee Valley, highs around 60. South Alabama around Mobile and Dothan, they'll probably see 80 again today. Check the watch warning map. We have winter weather advisories for parts of the northern states, winter storm watches for parts of Minnesota, Iowa, and southern Wisconsin. There is a marginal risk of severe storms today west of Alabama, around the Red River, separating Texas and Oklahoma down through parts of West Texas. Then tomorrow there is a marginal risk clipping the northwestern corner of Alabama. But understand these storms are going to be elevated. If we have any thunder, it's going to be a cool day with temperatures only in the 50s over North Alabama. Marginal risk back off to the west parts of Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas. And then Friday, no severe thunderstorms expected. There might be a rumble of thunder somewhere here across the deep south. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Heavier totals for the northern counties of Alabama. Rain amounts there between 1.5 and 2.5 inches, amounts under 1 inch for the south. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 06C run, valid today at 4. Again, ridging over the Gulf Trough back in the northwest. And clouds will increase today, and you can see rain off to the west, and that will likely come in here tonight. I think a decent part of the day today will be dry. And again, for North Alabama, highs in the 60s. South Alabama, close to 80 again today. So tomorrow, rain likely, occasional rain. And a very cool day. The northern half of the state will be in the 50s all day. That'll be a big change from the 80s. South Alabama will be in the 60s. And then Friday, rain will begin to diminish over the northern half of the state Friday morning. Showers will continue over South Alabama Friday afternoon. Highs should be in the 60s for most of the state. And then Saturday, as the weekend begins, we will squeeze in a cool, dry day. Highs in the 50s and 60s. The sky will be mostly sunny. But the weekend will be ending wet. We have a surface low, and this is 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon, a surface low that's northeast of Memphis at 1,000 millibars. And a band of showers and thunderstorms will likely move into the state late Sunday and Sunday evening. And this is the instability Sunday afternoon coming off the GFS. And you can see the Cape values are rising over west and southwest Alabama. And the GFS is slowly coming around to the European idea that the air could be unstable by Sunday evening, and there might be a few strong storms involved. Other GFS runs have shown just a cool, stable air mass, but clearly with this, we'll need to mention a chance of thunder. High Sunday, well up in the 60s, maybe approaching 70. But I'd say the overall severe threat fairly low at this point, but we'll keep an eye on things. And then Monday, that's on by, we start to turn sharply colder. Highs dropping in the 50s and low 60s. So folks up in the Tennessee Valley might be in the 40s all day. And look at the thickness values really coming down on Tuesday. Highs in the 40s for the Tennessee Valley, 50s for the central counties of the state, low 60s near the Gulf Coast. And that's certainly going to set the stage for the chance of freezing temperatures here by the middle of next week over the northern half of the state, Tuesday and Wednesday morning. And in fact, let's go out to a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 15th of March, a northwest flow aloft and a dry, cold air mass in place. And that'll be the morning for radiational cooling there. And we could see some 20s over North Alabama Wednesday morning. So growers, beware. But if you're a longtime Alabamian, you knew this was coming. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week. Pretty good trough north and west of the state, a surface low over Wisconsin with a band of showers and thunderstorms coming in here. So most of next week looking dry. Will probably end the week with a chance of showers and storms around Friday of that week. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble, looking for the green line on that chart. And that's the mean of the ensemble members. The mean is about 4 inches between now and the 23rd of March. Check the numbers coming off the National Blend of Models, and this is for Birmingham. Your number is certainly going to vary. Numbers a little higher today. It's got 70 for Birmingham. If you're north of Birmingham, you'll be in the 60s today. 61 tomorrow, and then next week, look at the bottom numbers. They're coming down. And again, this is the ensemble approach. I think they'll keep on coming down, but for Birmingham, we've got mid-30s Tuesday, lows around freezing Wednesday morning. And, of course, away from the city, many places will likely be colder than that. So it clearly looks like we have pretty good potential for a late-season freeze by the middle part of next week for the northern half of the state, and maybe some frost down into South Alabama. In the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for March 15th through March the 21st, temperatures will likely be, again, below average down here across the Deep South. So check this out. This was last night, I think, a baseball game, and goodness, that's pollen blowing through there. 'Tis the season for allergies. Yeah, buddy, it's everywhere. It's going to be tough for a while. How about the sunset? That chicken wanted to be on the weather video this morning, so no problem there. We're glad to make that happen. And the full worm moon last night, looking awfully good. We watched the moon come up during our 6 o'clock news on TV last night. Had the camera pointed back toward the horizon, and the sky was mostly fair. So for the folks that like to look up, it was kind of a cool scene in the southern sky. And you know the deal here. Got the time change this weekend. The sun going down Sunday evening at 6:52 Central Daylight Time, CDT. And again, one good idea is to replace the batteries in your weather radio. And if you have time, the smoke detectors, but good time to do that as we're getting into the March and April spike in the tornado season here, which runs from November through May. That's it for the morning briefing. Notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. Headed to Bessemer today. See the kids at Bessemer Academy. Tomorrow, we've got Leeds Primary School Friday. We have Flatwoods Elementary and Rock Quarry, both in Tuscaloosa. And then Saturday, a book signing. We will be at the Shoal Creek Market and Grill in Edwardsville. That is in Cleburne County, just east of Heflin, right on US 78. So if you're in West Georgia or East Alabama, come see us. We have so much fun at those things. We have a ball. And then a week from this Saturday, that would be the 18th of March, we're coming down to Fairhope. So if you're in Mobile, Pensacola, anywhere near the Gulf Coast, that'll be a chance to come see us. We're going to be at the Kind Cafe in Fairhope, and we'll have much more on that as we get closer. But that's it this morning. We have notes on the blog. Again, that's AlabamaWX.com. And, of course, we invite you to watch us this evening on television. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.